My app is all screwed up, and I'm always having to deal with this. So when Esau he's going to put hands on the Lord's prophets, and it's going to be a violation. It's really an act of war. It's going to cause the war. It's going to cause Yahweh Bashem Yahushai to bring that vengeance. Psalm 105:15. Let's see that. It says right here, saying, "Touch not mine anointed, and do my prophets no harm." You see that? So Esau, once you start touching the prophets, putting hands on the prophets, that's an act of war, and Yahweh Hashem Yahushua is going to deal with you. Let me go back to Jeremiah 26:16. It says, "Then said the princes and all the people unto the priests and to the prophets, This man is not worthy to die, for he hath spoken to us in the name of Yahweh our power." Then rose up certain of the elders of the land and spake to all the assembly of the people, saying, Micah the Morashite prophesied in the days of Hezekiah king of Judah, and spake to all the people of Judah, saying, Thus saith Yahweh of hosts, which means the Lord of armies, Zion shall be plowed like a field, and Jerusalem shall become heaps, and the mountain of the house as the high places of a forest. Did Hezekiah king of Judah and all Judah put him at all to death? Did he not fear Yahweh and besought the Lord, and Yahweh repented him of the evil which he had pronounced against them? Thus we might procure evil against our souls. So these elders were displaying some wisdom. They're saying, hey, maybe if we spare the prophet Jeremiah, things will be better for us. Because, every time prophets are on the scene, whether people like them or hate them, there's always that element of people who actually believe those are the men of the Lord, or they believe what the prophets are saying. Right? There was during the time of Yahushai, there were men and women who believed he was the son of Yahweh, the son of God, right? And even though they were wicked and chanting, wanting to put him to death, part of them was like, oh shit, maybe we shouldn't do this. You see? That's the same thing you have happening here in this chapter I'm reading. So, verse 20, it says, And there was also a man that prophesied in the name of Yahweh, Uriah the son of Shemaiah of Kirjatharim, who prophesied against this city and against this land, according to all the words of Jeremiah. And when Joachim, the king, with all his mighty men and all the princes heard his words, the king sought to put him to death. But when Uriah heard it, he was afraid and fled and went to Egypt. And Jehoiakim the king sent men into Egypt, namely Elnathan, the son of Achbor, and certain men with him into Egypt. And they fetched forth Uriah out of Egypt, and brought him unto Joachim the king, who slew him with the sword, and cast his dead body into the graves of the common people. Nevertheless, the hand of Ahikam was the son of Shaphan, was with Jeremiah, that they should not give him into the hand of the people to put him to death. You see? So there was times when prophets were put to death. There was times when prophets were spared. And in this case, Ahikam, the son of Shaphan, he was with Jeremiah, says the scriptures say. And he persuaded the people that they shouldn't put Jeremiah to death, right? So, being in this ministry, being in this truth, You know, there's times, a lot of times, where we're gonna have people against us who are gonna want to harm us, right? And it's all the will of Yahweh Shem Yoshai. He may let a prophet be sacrificed, beheaded, whatever the case may be, or he may spare us. But if we have a martyrship death, that's a great honor, you know.